Hi team. Welcome to Additional Sheet. Please visit our website for real-time examples and exercises. In this video we will go through top 20 SAS multiple choice questions and answers. Let's start our video. Question 1. What does SAS stand for in web development? Options are A. Syntactic asynchronous style sheets. B. Simple asynchronous style script. C. Syntactically awesome style sheets. And D. Structured asynchronous styling script. Correct answer is option C. SAS stands for Syntactically Awesome Style Sheets, which is a preprocessor scripting language that is interpreted or compiled into CSS. Q2. Which file extension is commonly used for SAS files? Options are A. .css, B. .scss, C. .html, and D. .js. Correct answer is option B. The .scss extension is commonly used for SAS files, representing the SASS CSS syntax. Q3. What is the main advantage of using SAS over traditional CSS? Options are A. SAS is a programming language. B. SAS provides a more concise and readable syntax. C. SAS is natively supported by all browsers. D. SAS is primarily used for server-side scripting. Correct answer is option B. One of the main advantages of SAS is its ability to provide a more concise and readable syntax, making it easier to write and maintain style sheets. Q4. In SAS, what does nesting refer to? Options are A. The process of creating hierarchical structures in HTML. B. The process of grouping related CSS rules within a parent selector. C. The process of compressing CSS files. D. The process of converting SAS files to CSS. Correct answer is option B. Nesting in SAS allows for the grouping of related CSS rules within a parent selector, making the code more organized and readable. Q5. What is the purpose of the SASasset import directive? Options are A. To include external JavaScript files. B. To include external CSS files. C. To include the contents of another SAS file. D. To define variables in SAS. Correct answer is option C. The add import directive in SAS is used to include the contents of another SAS file into the current file. Q6. How do you declare a variable in SAS? Options are A. $variable, value. B. At variable, value. C. Variable equals value. D. Hashtag variable, value. Correct answer is option A. In SAS, variables are declared using the dollar symbol followed by the variable name and assigned a value. Q7. What does the sassin symbol represent in a selector? Options are A. It represents a child selector. B. It represents the current selector. C. It represents a sibling selector. D. It represents a placeholder selector. Correct answer is option B. The N symbol in SAS represents the current selector, allowing for more dynamic and contextual styles. Q8. What is the purpose of the SAS Global flag when declaring a variable? Options are A. It makes the variable available only within the current selector. B. It makes the variable globally accessible across all selectors. C. It defines a global function in SAS. D. It forces the variable to be redeclared globally. Correct answer is option B. The global flag in SAS makes the variable globally accessible across all selectors, not limited to the current scope. Q9. How do you create a mixin in SAS? Options are A. At function. B. At mixin. C. Hashtag mixin. And D. $mixin. Correct answer is option B. Mixins in SAS are created using the @mixin directive, followed by the mixin name and its content. Q10. In SAS, what does the hashtag $variable I syntax do? Options are A. It defines a placeholder selector. B. It interpolates the value of a variable within a string. C. It creates a mathematical expression. D. It represents a parent selector. Correct answer is option B. The hashtag $variable I syntax in SAS is used for variable interpolation within a string, allowing the variable's value to be included in the string. Q11. What does the SAS default flag do when used in a variable declaration? Options are: A. It assigns a default value to the variable only if no value is provided. B. It prevents the variable from being overridden. C. It sets the variable to the default value regardless of other assignments. D. It defines a global default for all variables. Correct answer is option A. The default flag in SAS assigns a default value to the variable only if no other value is provided during assignment. Q12. What is the purpose of the SAS Extend Directive? Options are: A. To include the styles of another selector within the current selector. B. To create a placeholder selector. C. To extend the length of a transition. D. To import external SAS files. Correct answer is option A. The Extend directive in SAS is used to include the styles of another selector within the current selector, promoting code reusability. Q13. How do you create a placeholder selector in SAS? Options are: A. Hashtag placeholder. B. @placeholder. C. %placeholder. And D. $placeholder. Correct answer is option C. Placeholder selectors in SAS are created using the % followed by the placeholder name. Q14. What is the purpose of the SASasset directive? Options are: A. To create a loop for generating styles. B. To import external SAS files. C. To define a font family. D. To declare variables with numerical values. Correct answer is option A. The @for directive in SAS is used to create a loop for generating styles based on a specified range or list of values. Q15. What does the SAS function darken, $color, $amount, do? Options are: A. It increases the saturation of a color. B. It blends two colors together. C. It darkens the given color by a specified amount. D. It converts a color to grayscale. Correct answer is option C. The darken function in SAS is used to darken a color by a specified percentage amount. Q16. How do you use the SASasset directive to create conditional styles? Options or syntaxes are as below. Correct answer is option C. The if directive in SAS is used with parentheses, like if, condition, to create conditional styles based on the specified condition. Q17. What is the purpose of the SASasset directive? Options are: A. To create a loop for generating styles. B. To define a font family. C. To import external SAS files. D. To declare variables with numerical values. Correct answer is option A. The each directive in SAS is used to create a loop for iterating over a list or map and generating styles. Q18. How can you comment out code in SAS? Options are: A. // comment. B. / comment. C. hashtag comment. And D. comment. Correct answer is option A. In SAS, single-line comments are created using // while multi-line comments are created using /**. Q19. What does the SASasset import rule do when used with a partial file? Options are: A. It imports the partial file and makes it globally accessible. B. It imports the partial file and keeps it local to the current file. C. It imports external CSS files. D. It imports JavaScript files. Correct answer is option B. When using import with a partial file in SAS, file name starting with an underscore, it imports the file and keeps it local to the current file. Q20. What does the SAS important flag do when used in a property value? Options are: A. It increases the specificity of the selector. B. It prevents the property from being overridden. C. It sets the property as a global default. D. It increases the font weight of the text. Correct answer is option B. The important flag in SAS prevents the property from being overridden by other styles. Please visit additionalsheet.com website for more multiple choice questions, interview preparation, online study, and many more. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.